Wisconsin veterans believes a shuttered Army base is the source of their strange illnesses.
They all served at Fort McClellan in Alabama. It was a hotbed for toxic chemical weapons training. The I-Team's Steve Shamraz has talked with some of those veterans and is here with their stories. Steve?
Mike and Carol, these veterans claim to have strange illnesses that do not run in their families. They all spend time at this base that is now undergoing toxic cleanup, and they want to see their government step up and help them heal. To visit Fort McClellan, Alabama, is to visit a ghost town. After 81 years training millions of soldiers, this Army base was mothballed in 1999.
That makes sense.
Though Fort McClellan is still very present in the life of Donald Hayden.
I was going to doctors and I'd be the only young person in the room.
He spent only 4 months there in 1987, but fears that time will haunt him until it kills him.
I have degenerative disc disorder in my back. I have fibromyalgia.
Anna Maria Bliven was at Fort McClellan twice in 1978 and 1980.
I had 3 miscarriages. I'd had female issues. And now I'm dealing with thyroid cancer.
She too fears her time at McClellan is killing her.
We are dying slowly and with a lot of pain.
From World War II until it closed, Fort McClellan was home to the Army Chemical Warfare School. Decades steeped in the toxic agents of battle. Today it is off limits and a federal Superfund site.
I don't think any of us would be surprised that there's a problem.
Congressman Reed Ribble knows about Fort McClellan through the stories of veterans fighting to survive. They turned to him for help after struggling to get treatment from the VA.
The first thing the VA wants to know is it connected to your military service? If it's not connected to your military service, the type of benefits and care might look different.
Those stories motivated Ribble to support a bill last year that will help McClellan veterans get treatment. It's called the Fort McClellan Health Registry Act. Supporters say that bill failed because the Defense Department opposes it. One DoD staffer emailing the bill's key sponsor, quote, "It would generate a significant financial and resource burden upon the Army."
And to hear those words, the Department of Defense opposes this.
Well, it gets you angry.
Totally betrayed. I raised my right hand. I took the oath of defending this country, and I was willing to die for it.
Congressman Ribble and his colleagues will try again this month because he says the government needs to be responsible.
They still were there, and they were there in the service of their country. As a result of that, we ought to take care of them.
The first step is letting Fort McClellan veterans know so they can finally understand why they may have been suffering so long after their service.
We're just simply asking for a health registry that will notify everybody that they have been exposed so that they can get tested.
Without help from the Defense Department, these veterans are relying on social media to spread the word. That's how both Don and Anna Maria connected their illnesses back to Fort McClellan. Don just was checking up on his unit and found out others in the unit had similar problems that he has, and that's how he put 2 and 2 together, that it could all be connected.
It makes you wonder.
Yeah, they deserve so much more. Thank you very much, Steve.
Sure.
Well, the bitter cold is back.